Hey guys, what's going on? I have a new video for you today. I normally, or here lately, I guess, at the beginning of my channel, I wanted to kind of stick to unboxings and just things like new stuff, or maybe not new stuff, but new stuff, older stuff that's new in my collection, just stuff like that. But I'm very excited today because I'm doing my very first video request. So I guess you could say it's a video request. I had a guy comment on my videos named Hawse700EFI I, and just had some questions about some M-frames and some fuel cells, and I tried to type it up a few times and the words really didn't make enough sense, so I just decided to go ahead and make a video on it. So that's what I'm doing today. What Hawse wanted to see was he has a pair of M-frame strike, or an M-frame with the strike lens, and he wanted me to compare it to the fuel cell. Well, I was in my Oakley store just looking around, and I just couldn't quite bring myself to buy an M-frame. I have a couple of reasons why I don't particularly like the M-frame. Like I said, these are just personal opinions. I have people come to the store that love the M-frames, and that's all they wear. So this is just my personal opinion. The lens and the frame are two separate pieces, and actually the way the lens fits into the frame is by pressure. And they were having problems with it over in combat because the pressure, when sometimes they were jumping around and shooting, and they were just putting a lot of wear and tear on the frames, that the lenses would kind of snap out. And I just personally don't want to wear something on my face that I'm afraid, okay, if I do this, if I move this way, if an airbag hits me, if something like that, then I don't want to be afraid that the lens is going to pop out. That's the main reason. Reason number two is because they've been telling us for about 2 to 3 years now that they're going to discontinue the M-frame line. Ever since Luxottica bought the corporation, they kind of been taking Oakley and more to the lifestyle, more to like the chill and shades. They've been kind of bringing back the frog skins, but they've kind of been doing away, I won't say doing away, but they just kind of lean more now towards like your Antex frames, your fuel cells, your gas cans, more kind of like the stylish sunglasses. But Oakley was more kind of geared towards the sports when Jim Gennard actually owned it himself. So sorry Hawse, I don't actually have an M-frame for you. What I do have, the closest thing in my collection that I have is a radar. So that's what I'm going to be doing a comparison on today, is the radar and the fuel cell. One of the questions you wanted to know about the fuel cell and the M-frames, do they have a similar fit? And the answer to that, in my opinion, is going to be no. They do not have a similar fit. The radars, as well as the M-frames, they're a very similar style. So the radars and the M-frames fit really tight. When you first get them, I'm going to go ahead and show you here. When you first get them, you can just kind of tell that how far apart the actual behind the ears are. They're not that far. You're probably talking, man, probably not even the length of my thumb right there. So they fit super tight. They have the 3-point comfort fit, is what we call it at Oakley. So you have the ear socks, 1, 2, and then you have the nose piece, the nose pad. And the M-frame has the same exact thing. So it's going to have the 3-point comfort fit. As you can tell, that the frame goes all the way around on the top part of the frame and comes up and creates the nose piece, which is different on the M-frame. The M-frame, the nose piece is actually separate from the frame. So that's the main difference between the radar and the M-frame. So no, they do not fit the same. If you look at the fuel cell, go ahead and compare it. See how much farther apart they are. I'll just go ahead and hold up. I can fit the radar inside of the M-frame. You can just see from right here how much farther apart the ear stems are. So they're two totally different fits. And like I said, this is just from my personal opinion. The radar, as well as the M-frame, they're super not durable, but the radars, I feel, are more durable. But anyways, I feel like the radar is, as well as the M-frame, are great for running, being outdoors, mowing the yard, hiking, mountain biking. You know, if you're climbing up the side of a mountain, you don't want to look over and, oh crap, I dropped my glasses and they're 600 feet below you. So I would not recommend the fuel cells if you're going to be very active and you're going to put a lot of abuse on your sunglasses. But if you're looking for more like a chilling, I'm hanging out, I like to hang out and chill and go to the beach and stuff like that. If you're just going to be everyday use, the fuel cell is an awesome pair of glasses. I know a lot of people that tend to get headaches with the radars and the end frames at the beginning because they're so tight. They kind of pinch behind your ears. So that's one thing that I would definitely be aware of, just as far as looking at the two different glasses themselves. One thing about the fuel cell is that for me personally, I feel like they fog up when I wear them. I have really long eyelashes for some reason. I have no clue why. My girlfriend just tells me they're super long. But the reason I know that is because when my glasses start to fog up and I start blinking, I can see my eyelash marks inside of my glasses. So these tend to fit, or the fuel cells tend to fit a lot closer to my face. And the reason they fit closer, I believe, is because I push them back, because they always tend to slide off my face when I bend down. Tend to kind of slide a little bit. I'm just kind of like, don't want to look over the side of a building or look over the side of a railing with them on, because I'm afraid they're going to fall off. So I keep pushing them back on my face, which is why I feel like they fit a little bit closer, because I always push them back. So that's my personal opinion, but it's like I said, it's very, very hard to compare the two, simply because the radar and the end frame is the sports end, and then the other end is going to be like your Antex, your Hijinks, your fuel cell, which is the lifestyle. Personally, man, what I would recommend to you is I would recommend going to a Sunglass Hut, an Oakley store, anything that's close to you, man. I know that a lot of places, I actually live in Florida, and there's tons of Oakley stores down here, but up north, some other parts of the country, they're a little bit harder to get to. But just try them on, but don't buy anything before you try it on, unless you're going to just get it for collection purposes. So I'm sorry if I didn't answer any or all of your questions. I'm sitting here looking at your comment. I think I did. If I didn't answer them, man, just write me again and I'll redo the video. And like I said, I apologize. I didn't have the end frame, but I hope this answers some of your questions, man. All right, good luck to you.